You got to be one woke weirdo to turn down a donation to help children. That's how bad Democrats are and how bad they treat Melania Trump. We have the story here. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. I'm the creator of Earthworm Jim, the Neverhood Cat Scratch. I've done over 20 comic books, and now I do the news. Like, here's an interesting factoid about Melania Trump before we get into our story, just stuff that I did not know. Look, here's the Telegraph. Melania Trump reveals she's pen pals with the king, King Charles, His Majesty. I don't call him that. I call him inbred, horse-faced, because they're not my king. Okay, but she's pen pals with him. I think that's kind of cool. Didn't know that. Here's another thing that you may not have known is that charities where she's trying to provide food for starving kids, specifically foster home kids, they won't accept her money. This is the weirdest story, the kind of abuse that this woman has to go through.
The university, I was all agreed that they will accept my donations for the foster students.
So this is the university where they agreed to take her donations, right? And that's how it always happens. Everyone acts all cool until they start getting pressure. People start talking to them going, what do you mean you took a donation from Melania Trump? You know, then they start fearing for their jobs and they go, we're sorry. We did believe something back then, but then we got a little bit of pressure. And so we're bailing on you and bailing on the kids because we don't actually love people or respect generous human beings.
And because of the board directors, they called back. They found out that it was me. They didn't. They said, we cannot go on.
And she was even trying to do it anonymously. They had to do a giant hunt mission to find out that it was her that gave the money to help children with their lunches. But they found out and they did their big search and they're like, oh, it's Melania Trump. Who can hate Melania Trump? She's like a liberal Democrat anyways.
And it's very, very sad because who suffered? They were children from foster community.
That's the best point of all. These are kids that are already going through trouble. They don't have parents, so they're in the foster community. And she's just buying their lunch, helping them with money, helping them get food. And it's some liberal Democrat that makes them suffer because they can't get over Melania Trump. See what I mean? This really is like the evil dark side of politics, specifically on the left. They're evil.
They didn't have a scholarship that somebody will provide for them. They didn't want to do business with me because of political affiliation, my political beliefs.
It's not because of your political beliefs, Melania Trump. Are you telling me that those liberals disagree with this? Here's the Guardian. Melania Trump says Donald always knew she supported abortion rights. She's always been pro-abortion, pro-gay marriage. Are you telling me that's why the school turned down your donations to help lunches? No, it's because she's married to Donald Trump and they hate his gut.
Can I ask another question?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. There are a lot of women who are on the fence. Mm-hmm. Not a lot, a few. What would you say to them regarding why Donald Trump should be president?
Well, we could see in the 4 years that he was there, country was in great shape. Country was safe, country was prosperous, and he will bring that back.
And even he's to the left of all of them anyways. So this just shows how hateful people are so stupid and they always make the children suffer. And especially foster kids who are particularly suffering.
And, that was one of them, one of the canceling project.
Charities are canceling across the board Melania Trump's donations. This is some of the most generous people in the world who donate their money to help children. And then those charities turn down their money. There's a special place in hell for those Democrats. I'm Doug in Exile.